discretion is advised. Side Quest is a shit show.
And we are live. Welcome to Side Quest, everyone. Episode 35 tonight. We are streaming the Monday show without one of our Monday casts. We are no longer Ma. We're Lamb. Because Lyra is replacing Alisteria. She couldn't make it tonight. Lyra, welcome to the Monday show.
I am here now.
You are
Dying
here.
of fire, elf.
And so it has begun already.
Indeed.
We are joined by our usual Monday night co-hosts outside of Alisteria, Erilyn, the drunk fairy, and Arcaturus. I'm all kinds of fucked up tonight, ain't I?
I mean, not very different.
Wait a second. When I've run this on Sunday, I'm not allowed to drink at all. Is that what you're doing here, Nagok? You're drinking?
Oh, I've got my radio.
You're in the picture.
Cheers, buddy. Cheers, buddy. There we go.
All right, cheers and greetings, everyone.
Say greetings and salutations.
Greetings and salutations.
Now say, be well.
Be well.
He's like, yes. Now dance for me, sandwich monkey.
When you can get stuffed, garbage wizard.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Side quest rules are scrolling across the bottom of the screen. All donations through Streamlabs and Super Chats are welcome and appreciated, for it helps us continue to do this wonderful show. And the magic is always getting better. Things are getting a little better. And not really, actually. Your world is shit and I want to conquer it. Yep, that's about it. I've done my intro. Poe's here too, as always.
Yeah. He's starting to remember I actually exist.
Oh, he's not going to say it. He's not going to say it, though.
I've stopped saying it because you keep bitching, Erilyn. So I'm going to come up with a new tag phrase called Go fuck...
I'm not clever enough.
Go fuck your mother, Erilyn.
He's dead.
God.
That's Magog's job.
Dead.
She won't be dead if you want me to... Would you like me to resurrect her, Erilyn? I mean, do you have a bone? Do you have, like, a finger bone? Do you have something I can use to call her soul back?
I don't need her to see my life choices lately. Like, even talking realistically, she would smack me across the goddamn mouth. I'm not joking. She would get resurrected. The first thing she would do is just, like, pop me right in the face. She'd be like, what the fuck?
Mothers have the ability, like, to, like, hit you no matter how hard you try to run away. Like they can like boomerang a wooden spoon around the corner and hit you in the back of the head. You know.
You know, I'm reminded that your father is a demon, so is your deceased mother really in a position to be questioning your life choices?
Who are you talking to?
Erilyn.
Her mother's a demon?
No.
No, her father is.
Her father's
No,
a demon?
I said he was evil. I didn't say he was a demon.
Yeah, she's. I think
Are you
Arcturus.
sure?
No,
I could
no.
have sworn.
I think Arcturus.
I didn't check my notes.
I think Arcturus thinks you're a pixie.
I've also said Satan is my daddy, so.
Well,
Oh, well then, why would you... Look, that sounds like a very demonic name to me.
But that's a demon name of the Earth realm, so it's more of a joke. You know.
Well, I never met any South Ocean named Satan.
You know, Ark jokes, that thing that you can't really ever find. The ability to talk. It's a joke.
He couldn't.
People laugh.
He couldn't find a sense of humor with a map and a fucking compass.
He couldn't find a sense of humor if his mom tried to hit him with it.
We're already off to a great start.
I'm the autist. I'm the one who's not supposed to get jokes.
Can we do an episode?
I get all of your jokes, I just don't think they're very funny.
I still took a health point away because that was funny to me.
It sounds like something somebody that can't make jokes would say. I'm just saying.
Look, I know you can make jokes that are funny. Last Monday you had me in stitches, and I still can't remember what you said, but it was just so much greater than usual material.
Oh, I remember that joke. It went, it was, flibbity-doop-dup-dibbity-bop-bop.
Oh, no, I was drinking, you bastard.
Wow. I actually got him.
I am genuinely wondering which one's really the autist here.
Me too.
And Lyra just comes with like the smackdown of the worst insult. She's like, bitch!
Can we have an episode where all of our antics has finally like corrupted Lyra and she comes on in like black and has like an upside down cross on her forehead.
Blackface thing is an issue. She can't come on in black.
Where she just not full black face, just like black dress, black hair.
That's cultural appropriation.
Of what? Brunettes? Goth people?
Yeah.
People who hang out at Hot Topic?
This is who I am. It is not a costume.
It's not cultural appropriation if it's a shit culture.
Hey, I resemble that.
You know, they're still adhering to that culture. And I suppose it's about as valid as half the identities I'm seeing floated around out there as it is.
I could tape my ears down and appear in human face sometime.
Yeah, I don't know how you're going to do it. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But just the advice I'd give you is, like Erilyn, just put yourself in the mindset of a person who mainly masturbates to Dima Bajur. Just go from there. Okay?
Dimmu, what is it?
Never mind. You know,
Dimmu Bajur.
let's just Lyra, next time, come on the show dressed like your favorite band is Cradle of Filth. Okay?
Well, I shall.
Nice.
Pardon me.
I love the Doc's face after, though. That was adorable. You're like, the guy's not cute about it. He's just disgusting. Lyra actually goes, oh my. I love it.
So, do we have any topics to share with the people today? Is anything exciting happening? Any topics?
Well, we're supposed to be talking about what's going over in their garbage world, right?
You can, or you can talk about whatever. I mean, it's kind of an open format the first half hour, you know.
Well, I do have a bit of a gripe. I have a lot of apprentices, you know, and of course, I would be remiss if I wasn't investigating the mysteries of alchemy, but I have to say I'm really disappointed in the transmogrification department. I mean, just hold on, let me set this down.
About furries.
He's talking about furries, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's talking.
What? No. Oh God, why would we want to create those here. I mean, just
Yeah, we have enough monsters.
look. Someone got the great idea to try to convert snot into gold, and it's really not going well. I mean,
It looks caramel.
it's pretty metallic, but it's absolutely not going to be accepted by the Cigna Bank anytime
It
soon.
looks like you just scraped someone's ears.
Yeah, somebody's tried to recreate the orc gold tattoo ink. They have figured that out centuries ago, but they won't share their secret on how to do pure gold on your skin.
I'm not cleaning that up.
And now we never will.
Rock on, gold dust woman.
So my fancy steel straw cut my lip. So I'm over it.
The words fancy and steel straw should not exist in the same sentence together.
It took a lot of doing to get that through the... Listen. It took a lot of doing to get that. And it cut my lip.
And why did you buy a
Fancy.
steel straw in the first place?
Because they're cute.
No.
Yeah, I still don't think it's a straw. I think she's definitely using some manner of medical apparatus as a straw.
I mean, we have steel straws because, you know, we work.
I've never
we
before
work
seen
in
a steel straw. I have seen steel tubes used for certain medical purposes, but never a steel straw
Probably
for
just don't
drinking.
that much.
It's the same fucking thing, Arcturus.
It's because
Look, the steel straws that I'm familiar with, if anyone's sucking anything through those, they're not
it's your Sunday
they're
night.
not going to be pleased with what they get.
Speaking of straws, in the Earth realm, one of the
We're
ways. What?
Sorry. I said we're grasping at them.
Yes, we are.
Too soon in the show. Oh,
Where's my bundle of straws to grasp?
Oh, I don't know what good's going to come of this.
Um,
Hey,
But in the
I'm gonna
in the
fortify.
Earth realm, one of the ways they plan to save the environment from drastic climate change is to stop using plastic straws. And one of the proponents of this is the 16-year-old autistic girl Greta Thunberg. Now, the only reason I bring her up is because apparently in San Francisco, they have decided to paint a giant mural of her face scowling down at you in judgment on the side of a massive building in San Francisco.
with what paints?
Hold on.
With lead-based paint.
Tetris Freak in the chat said, turtles need plastic straws to keep up their coke habits. And honestly, same.
Yes.
I like that.
A paper straw is just not adequate enough for cocaine.
Apparently shrimp there are testing positive for cocaine.
oh,
Look,
Yeah.
Man, I bet that's
Wow.
I want that shrimp cocktail.
yeah. Is that why they're all into the shellfish and things over there?
If there was a reason for me to not be vegetarian, that'd be it. Is to eat cocaine shrimp.
I wish somebody would do a video, go to San Francisco, where the giant mural of Greta Thunberg is looking down at you, judging your life choices, and just sit there and stand up, like have someone film it, you know, for social media, and be holding like a drink, like from Starbucks, and just look up slowly, and just start screaming into the ether. just
get on the San Franciscans. It's comedy gold. Oh, by the way, they felt pretty confident doing this, I'm sure, because if Greta Thunberg hears about this and gives them a long speech about how it's awful to paint her face on the wall, they're just going to look at someone else and go, yeah, you listen to her. She's talking to you, man. Talking to you. You better listen to this girl. Man, she hates your gut."
How long before somebody defaces the Greta Thunberg giant painting?
It's already happened. I guarantee you it's already happened.
Somebody gonna put like a fucking Manson swastika on her forehead.
They could paint her up like that Joker fellow they're all talking about, and then she could actually
Oh,
be
yeah.
relevant.
Oh,
Then
that's
she can
the
be-
perfect. That is absolutely the way to go. I hope someone's taking notes right now, besides me.
Some brave soul out there will rappel down the building using rope and ladders or something and just fucking do it, you know. And then somebody needs to. No, I think they should do the Heath Ledger joke and just be like, "Why so serious?" Because her face is like.
This is true.
I really thought it was Thornburg, and then I realized I was thinking about the Thornberries, and then I remembered where that was from, and now I think I'm the autist.
She's just as autistic as the cartoon.
It's the new show, though, guys, is Find the Autist.
I just can't get over the fact that she had an entire speech explicitly lambasting, incinerating with her passionate words everyone who was in that same room with her, and they turned around and go, "Oh yeah, she's talking about you guys."
I have a really great idea. A side note. This just came to me because you brought up something that reminded me of it, and I want to thank you, Erilyn, for that. I'm going to take a health point away for helping me out.
It sounds like our whole relationship.
Yeah, pretty much.
I help you, and you just drain my health.
Well, you left me to die in the labyrinth of Nakamura, so...
Move on, bitch.
It could have been any other dungeon, but you left me in the labyrinth of Nakamura. You know how fucked that is?
I could have dated anyone else or helped anyone else, and then here you are, fucking my shit up, and being move on with your fucking bit.
Side note, though, the labyrinth of Nakamura is less labyrinthian than Erilyn's vagina.
You dated Aaron.
But that's well known by now.
Yeah, I wouldn't say we dated, more like we quested together, and then we got into many battles, and things happen. You know, things.
Adrenaline is a hell of a drug. Okay?
Yes.
And so is morphine, as it turns out.
Right.
It's like when teenagers say, "Yeah, we're friends," and I'm like, "Oh, cool. So you play Pokemon cards?" Arcturus, you have to be autistic. I'm telling you, you are too much like me at this point. Friends.
You take it back.
With that shifty-eyed look does not mean that they jovially talk about interesting pop culture together.
I am not remotely elvish, and I resent that.
And his heart is just like, we're meant to be.
I'm going to cast a transmogrification spell on Arcturus one of these days and give him elf ears just to teach him a lesson.
I'm gonna cast Fireball on this whole fucking show.
Roll for initiative, bitch!
Suburbs and humans, right?
Roll for initiative to decide where to go for dinner.
Well, and Fireball, that's what started World War II, wasn't it? Oh my god, that was so bad.
That's pretty much what happened, actually.
Well.
Whoops, they didn't warn you about the gases from Fireball. Anyway.
Yeah. No, World War II started for many different reasons, but America joined World War II because Japan found out that that the Americans like to keep their ducks in a row.
Wow, that was painful. That was legitimately painful to watch.
Did nobody get that? Ouchie.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I loved that fucking silence.
It's Veterans Day, everyone, so...
It's Veterans Day. Okay, Boomer.
Love you.
I was too busy being horrified by the thought of being made elvish.
Yeah, Faz number 4 in the chat is right. Actually, the fireballs ended World War II.
Yeah, sounds about right.
He came down to Earth and he was like, I'm tired of this shit. Like, this dungeon is over.
Remember the famous saying when Oppenheimer was like, when he saw the nuclear bomb go off for the first time, and he said, I am become death, destroyer of... And then somebody was like, we're going to drop him on Japan. He goes, never mind, I'm cool. And the Cold War, the Cold War started because Lenin got a cold, and what? Arcturus?
Well, look, I just saw Godzilla King of the Monsters, and your reference to this has just led me to believe that those psychopathic bastards might be onto something. I mean, hear me out. Look, The entire part of Godzilla King of the Monsters is that these giant titan things, including Godzilla, when they completely wreck a city, their magical bullshit radiation brings new life and the ecosystem is revitalized. And it's so hippy dippy, it makes me want to vomit. But Japan's doing pretty well. They seem to have bounced back from the bombs pretty nicely. Maybe there's some merit to this.
Explain hentai. They should have never dropped the bombs. That shit would have never become a thing.
You know, you say that, but I think you're being a bit myopic. I mean, would you want to be expected to explain Florida to people?
Valid. So anyway, here's my idea. For any artists watching the stream at the moment, I would like to have something made specifically for myself. I would love to just feature it on the channel somewhere or put it on a t-shirt. Does anybody remember from the Earth Realm a popular cultural phenomenon called Where's Waldo?
Why, I have learned about this phenomenon myself, and you do know that I am a uncertified artist.
Right.
I mean, I played with a lot of Play-Doh as a child, so I figured out why is Waldo.
It's not Where's Waldo's hard on, Erlyn.
I said why is Waldo.
This is her I hate you face. I'm so used to seeing it by now.
It might be because I genuinely hate you. There's a good chance that if it's the face you usually see,
It's not resting bitch face. It's resting I hate Magog face.
I don't get paid enough for Botox. All right.
I'll get you Botox for Christmas, and that way, you know, you can like me a little more.
I think you better finish this off before the first death comes in.
Or at least she can't frown, so if she doesn't, you won't know.
Yep. If she doesn't cheer up, her face will begin to look like Greta Thunberg's. So here's my idea. I like the Where's Waldo concept, but I would like it to be Where's Magog? And I want to be like a little guy hidden amongst thousands of internet memes.
No, what it is where's Magog at a fucking like Ozfest concert. Good
Okay, that's up to them. I don't have time for that.
That's like God mode.
It's like, what?
Where's Magog at this black metal concert? Is he the vocalist? I don't know.
Turns out I'm like up on stage with Ozzy. Nobody even noticed. I'm still surprised Ozzy's still alive. That dude did so many drugs.
And it shows.
There's a legitimate study that there might be something genetically that allowed him to do
that many drugs.
Yeah, and like survive. Like there might actually be he might be like a case study. Like when he dies, it's gonna be like Einstein's brain. They're gonna like steal it and try to figure out how he fucking survived.
Right? Like, is there something genetic that explains why he pissed on the Alamo and snorted ants off the sidewalk?
Off a rat.
You know, the new X-Men is going to be just so much more surreal.
God damn it.
We found a genetic way to live forever via Ozzy Osbourne's strange mutant DNA, but we also have the urge to bite the heads off of doves and bats.
What it should be is the new X-Men is Dr. Xavier's halfway house, and it's just a bunch of people high on meth.
You know who I feel sorry for?
You?
Ozzy's doctor.
Doctor.
Yeah, look, he may have survived it, but I guarantee you he had to have some really awkward doctor's visits.
Yeah.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Osborne. Why did you feel compelled to snort ants into your lungs? Just wondering.
I'm ants in my lungs, Ozzy.
I'm smart enough to get that reference.
He just goes, I was just antsy to see a doctor.
Fuck you, Erlen.
What you don't realize, Arcturus, is that unlike the jester, most patients don't pay in miscellaneous itches that appear several days later. So he's probably fine.
Probably. What if the ants protect him from all the drugs?
They do all the drugs.
And there's like a colony of just high ass ants living in his fucking sinus. Like they're just stoned perpetually, and that's why they haven't killed him. Is they're just super high.
Maybe that's what's kept him alive. Is all the ants inside of his system are like rebuilding his bits, like a colony. They're like, we must keep our host alive. And they're rebuilding his lung sacs and his liver and his fucking pancreas.
And then when they go
Conversely, he's technically alive, but is in fact actually a human piloted by an ant colony.
No, and then what they do is they go to take his brain out, and it's just ants.
Ooh.
It's like an ant farm.
Like an ant farm.
That is horrifying.
Yep.
I think there's a Netflix original series based on this.
Yeah. They found a bullet in Kennedy's brain. That was weird. How'd that get there? I hate myself today. I really do. I gotta come up with some better material. It was magical. It was a magic bullet theory.
Hey man, things happened. One time I was eating an ear of the elvish equivalent of earth corn, and I had an allergy attack, and when I finished sneezing, I had corn come out of my nose. So things get strange places. You just can't predict what's going to happen.
Have you ever met those motherfuckers who can like squirt milk out of their eye? Like, do we have any of them motherfuckers in the chat? Because if so, you're gross. You're really gross.
And probably a bit reckless, because that's got to be something that could lead to a hell of an infection.
I just also, how do you find that out? Like,
Yeah, I think what happens is they're drinking milk as a child. You know, like drinking like the sweet milk after you finish your cereal. And then something funny happened. They start laughing, and all of a sudden milk comes out of their fucking eyeballs. And after that, they figure out they can fucking do it.
They must have some very funny friends.
I can dislocate my jaw.
I mean, so can I. That's why I'm very popular.
Can you really? Let's have a contest. Mine's really gross.
You do it.
You guys want to see this? Everybody want to see that? One in the chat if you want to see Magog dislocate his jaw.
2 in the chat if you want to see me dislocate Magog's jaw. That's right, we're boxing.
That was good. I can dislocate my jaw because you socked me in the jaw that one time.
Oh, that's so convenient. Okay.
Yes. Now I can do it.
I have to say, it's not very dignified and elf-like, but one time I did blow my nose so hard that I had kind of slimy stuff come out in my eye. So
one time somebody made cum shoot out my nose. That hurt.
Oh.
I remember that. What?
I was acidic. That's why it hurt so bad. It's your diet, Magog. Anyway, there's a lot of ones. Do you think?
All right. Ready, everybody? Here we go. Ready? All right. Gotta get into position here.
Snakes aren't so special after all.
All right, you guys gotta listen. All right, you gotta hear it too.
ASMR?
Yep. Ready?
No.
Here we go.
No way, small.
Ah.
Hey, that's just...
Ow.
I don't like that.
actually pretty dope. There's 2 reactions to finding the internet for the first time. I don't like that. Hey,
Yeah.
Well, we have our niche cleared out when we make our inevitable move to Pornhub.
Little does Ark know, he's just not attractive enough.
No, I'm quite aware that if we move to Pornhub, I'm not going to be the star.
I actually found out I could do that when I was in class. I was studying magic at the Academy of Runevolt, and I was in a really boring class. And I was like this on my desk, right? I was like this, just kind of fall asleep. And I yawned. And I was like leaning on my fist. And I yawned and I was like, ah! Ah! I like to stop. Shit.
Well then.
Indeed.
I'm getting Army of Darkness flashbacks. You're evil Ash.
What? Oh, that's that scene in the movie. I'm so proud of you, Octurus, using your Veil Crystal to watch Earthrealm movies.
Look, as far as I'm aware, I'm the only person who doesn't use their crystal just
Masturbate.
Ridiculous amounts of porn. Just wow.
I have a double jointed toe. That's about the most interesting thing.
That's what. Have you seen that motherfucker? Like I had a friend of mine one time. He's dead now. I killed him, but he could like. He's like that double jointed motherfucker where he can put his arms all the way back and pop his shoulders out and do like that behind the arms thing and go back over. You know, he's like. He was a hell of a thief. I don't remember his name.
Oh, come on.
Let's get to the super chats. All right. Ajax Stormwing says, one of the R.A. Ping trees, raping trees, wants a lifelong committed relationship. So does a wraith squirrel. Magog, you must choose one. Health if you pick one. A raping tree or a wraith squirrel. Didn't we do this already one time? I could have sworn we done this. If you had to choose between a raping tree and a wraith squirrel, I already said I'd pick a raping tree.
It was what you'd rather die
But yes, this is about a committed relationship. I mean, will the raping tree respect your feelings? Will the wraith squirrel, listen to how your day went and rub your feet?
Wraith squirrels are just evil. Raping trees can at least be like trimmed into a nice tree and cultivated into something kind, but not a wraith squirrel. They're just evil. There's no saving them.
If you like plugged up every orifice securely enough, the raping tree would just gently embrace you.
Yes. Or if you're an elf, you can sing to the fucking tree and it'll stop doing what it's doing. Fucking assholes.
Oh!
Goddamn control over nature and shit.
Boy,
Elves are
I
just
wish
the
I knew
worst.
that.
How do you not
People
know
are the
that?
worst.
The last thing on my mind was singing the last time I tried to escape those trees.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't believe rape trees can be. Oh, by the way, I was thinking about that problem you had with wraith squirrels. If you get a sad puppy and place it in a bear trap.
Yeah, the problem is wraith squirrels are pretty damn smart. They might see the bear trap and know that the sad puppy doesn't just belong in its territory, so they might know it's a trap.
Not the way I set them.
Dollar Bill says, do you have the sport of wrestling involved? It isn't like your world's wrestling with the whole, okay, brother, and the belt and all that. No, but people do get in the arena and fight each other barefisted, and there is a type of grappling fighting popular in Akakesh, especially. Diogenes, the gamer cynic, says, Lyra, hit the doctor. He needs to know the power of the elves. $10 activation for Lyra.
This is gonna hurt you a lot more than me. I think.
That is an activation. Go ahead, Lyra. Hit Arcturus.
Oh.
Wait. Okay, go.
Well, I mean, that was better than the sound than when you got the man up your nostril the other week.
It was a basic sneeze.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what you're researching, but it's pretty bad when the ways you're theorizing about trapping wraith squirrels makes all the tentacle hentai I've been watching on my crystal sound good. It's not good. That's very bad.
And because that was a $10 attack, unfortunately, that killed you, Arcturus.
Okay, right, fine, but I think this reveals a lot more about the elf than me. Smooth!
Yeah, that's so satisfying.
He's the last.
Tracy Lipford says, Lyra, once you've been flirting with the orc, kick the fairy to the curb.
Rude.
Yep, Lyra has been flirting with the new orcish. Quarter orc.
Now, not necessarily. The thing is,
The thing is, I'm a side chick. It's fine. I've been there.
it's platonic, I think.
Erlin can be your side boob.
I do.
As long as there's boob, I'll get through.
I would like to host at least once a month a stream, a side quest of just the ladies of side quest, and get Fiza, Lyra, Alistaria, and Erlin, and let you guys just have the show and watch you burn it to the ground. We'll call it Hell's Kitchen. How about that?
When I said I wanted to be Gordon Ramsay when I grow up, that was not it.
Hey,
That's not even a joke. Like, secretly, I want to be Gordon Ramsay.
I think everybody does.
I look up to him so much.
You know what's crazy? You have all these shows like Gordon Ramsay, even though they bleeped out what his curse words, the way he was so offensive and would yell at these chefs and stuff like that. And then you had like South Park, Family Guy. All this whole generation grew up on stuff like that, and now they're perpetually offended by everything. I don't get it. I really don't.
peculiar.
Gordon Ramsay became popular not just because he was a good chef. He is a fantastic chef, but also because he's a fucking asshole, and he's an entertaining asshole.
Not to mention, he's a great hotelier, which is why I like him.
Yes. Defibrillation, Arcturus, return to us.
Ugh. That one was especially unpleasant. Probably because it was the elf who did it.
Thank you.
Damn elves.
I tried.
The Judas priest gave $2 to say, all hail our Lord Magog, build up health, my lord. Thank you so much. I'll use that now, actually. Very nice. Boom! And Swayed Off the Cuff says, heal everyone. I need to go to the local mart for foods, then idle. Have a great night. Thank you, Swayed Off the Cuff.
Thank you.
Improbable Phantasm says, I've heard Gordon Ramsay described as a professional swearing enthusiast, which is why I want to be him when I grow up. That.
Yes.
I feel a lot of kinship for Gordon Ramsay, you know. A very angry man with a sharp tongue surrounded by incompetence.
What was that one that he did that became a popular internet meme where he held like 2 pieces of bread on the girl's head and was like, what are you? And she's like, an Indian sandwich.
Oh yeah, and then where's the lamb sauce? So.
And that, unfortunately for us, is the end of the Super Chats as of now. Not so much.
Well,
it's okay.
Don't fret. There's some good news. There is, in fact, some Streamlabs.
Arcturus!
Oh, not you two! No, no! Look, I just got rid of him. Do not take his place. Mercy!
Arcturus!
Oh, wait a second. You shouldn't be saying that. I'm Magog.
It doesn't bother me like it does you.
Look, Mustafa de Axman donated $2 Earth dollars or sickness, what the hell, said to say, you should probably get that checked out, Magog. This is, of course, in regards to the dislocated jaw thing. Then, more recently, Deggans donated 5 Earth bucks to say, just tuned in, I see we have the semi-sane team.
What?
What by that?
The show is better because me and Erilyn are on right now. Nobody cares about your Sunday show.
Clearly.
We're the fucking OGs, okay? You people are just here until fucking nameless thief gets back from stealing whatever she's stealing.
You sound like, so what you sound like right now is one of those, like, hot mic moments where they start talking shit to everyone behind the scenes, but they get recorded. That's exactly.
They forget that the mic is hot. Yes, unfortunately, we're way too honest for that. No, these sort of sites are right up in your face here. No, like I'm not aware this. It was all tremendous setup. I knew, but you had that geese clause in the contract, invisible ink, you bastard.
I can't get rid of you. I can't bring myself to get rid of you, though, Arcturus. You're irreplaceable. Lyra's replaceable, but you, I cannot get rid of a man with such a fabulous moustache.
Oh.
Maybe. Lyra, get a fabulous moustache, and I'll keep you.
I will try. I'm straining as I speak.
Stand on your head.
Stand on your head. Get that fabulous elven vagina moustache. Hashtag vagina moustache, everyone. Wow. Diogenes the Gamer Cynic says, "Here is a vintage, my fellow elf. Be full health." Ooh.
Thank
You are healed. And Ajax Stormwing says, "Arcturus, use this as you will for at least one Streamlab. Please yell out Arcturus like the killer clown used to do."
Oh, very well. I will for you, Ajax Stormwing. The next Streamlab that comes in, I will do my best Jester impression. Oh.
He's not the sad clown that we deserve, but he is the sad clown that we need. How did that get you, Lyra? I don't understand.
I don't know. It just wasn't very nice to him, and I appreciated that.
And that is the end for real this time. So we are 15 minutes till the second hour. And, well, you're all supposed to come prepared with some sort of topic or something. Who wants to tell a story or what? We can just sit here in silence. That'll be cool.
Look, it's camaraderie. It's what would they call it? Something silence. Friendly silence. Commiserating silence. Commiserating silence sounds very apt, but I don't think that's it. Damn, what is it?
It's silent lucidity.
No, that's definitely not it.
Well, we're not companions, so it can't be the correct phrase. So.
Well, let's see.
Sorry, the war horns in my area are just particularly loud today. So.
Yeah, honestly, no one had heard that till you mentioned it, but we'll take your word for it now.
Why are people battling around your inn?
Listen, that's for the news channels to investigate.
Look, it's not very hard to imagine. I am sure. Whatever it is, though, we don't really want to know. I'll check with my franchisees, the clinic nearby, and maybe we'll come up with an update later on. In the meantime, though, I learned that there's someone on YouTube who does reviews of hentai, since that came up earlier.
Oh.
Yes. And the fact that it works safe, too. It's fascinating. He makes reviews of hentai.
How does one review hentai? It's just sex over and over again with convoluted plot lines.
This is a very good question. How does one review hentai but never show a boob? Because again, I did say on YouTube. And it's really quite artful. I believe his name was Hartigan? Something like that. Fascinating stuff.
He's hard.
He apparently reviewed one hentai thing called Euphoria. It revolved around things I heard about on Twitter and I'm still trying to forget about.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that.
Oh, the elf knows because you all spend way too much time watching porn.
No, it's rather famous because it's one of the few hentais that actually has a plot.
You all spend way too much time watching porn.
Isn't that the one where they're in like a Saw-like game where they're locked in a room and they can only get out if the guy like rapes the shit out of all the women? Fucking Japanese.
Well, look, clearly the elf has seen it, so they can enlighten us all as to what euphoria is all about.
Absolutely not. I've only seen people's responses, and it is actually kind of hilarious how quickly they go downhill when you don't know what genre you're getting into.
But if we watch too much porn and you're watching people review porn, who's really worse?
You. It's always you.
We're having the fun though. You're just watching people review the fun.
Oh, no, I have to say that this Hardigan fellow is very witty and does some very funny stuff. So while you're making weird squishy noises, I'm having genuine laughter, something that, of course, almost never happens here.
Hey, Hitomi Tanaka is a Fortnite streamer. If she does anything else on the side, I think he drowned.
If you watch too much earth porn through the veil crystal, you will go blind. Trust me.
Stick around another 3 months and I'll be the only sighted cast member remaining.
I mean, yeah.
Of course, everyone will take my word for it.
Nobody wants to see you, so it's actually a good thing.
Oh, so they're all going to spend their time watching porn too, clearly.
Yeah,
Really?
clearly.
Now, this reminds me of that whole November thing. By the way, that's a terrible idea. It's good to have things flowing, as it were. You don't want things building up pressure. That never ends well. Have you seen how bombs work?
Fireball?
No. Because
That's actually what
we have magic.
That's what the whole.
Screw you and your magic is cheating.
Lyra was trying to say something and she got aggravated already.
I'm very fed up.
That's a real shame, Lyra. I'm so hurt that your elf feelings are
Oh my
impaired.
god, if you don't shut the fuck up right now. Anyway, Lyra.
I do believe that's what the whole No Nut November phenomenon is. It creates a bunch of super soldiers because they are so full of high blood pressure and other things.
Yeah, it's hey, what's up, you guys? And yes, welcome back to another conspiracy theory video. That's what that is.
I thought it was Nut in her November.
I don't believe so. I could be mistaken.
I could have sworn that's what it was.
Which means I could be pregnant. Fuck. I thought it was just edging month.
It's just edging month.
Nobody sent out the memo.
Wait a second. What month is just edging month?
I don't know. Erlen?
Clearly November. If it's no nut, you're just edging the entire month.
That sounds incredibly painful.
Yeah.
Oh?
Is there a month for ruined orgasms?
Oh, there should be, though.
That's every
What month is Valentine's Day in?
That's February.
No. That's every month that
February.
Arcturus exists in.
February.
That's every month for Arcturus. That was good. I'll give him a health point. I'm gonna take a health point for myself because I laughed too. But I've got plenty of health potions. No, ruined orgasms is a fascinating topic in the porn world, isn't it?
It is. I don't understand what they're talking about. I mean, once it's...
I thought the whole point of doing sex is to... Yeah.
So it's not when they are aborted. Perhaps that's not a wise term
No,
to use.
it's not a... Ruined orgasms is a specific type of orgasm. Apparently it's...
That would be a ruined insemination.
No,
Yes.
what you do is you get them close, then you just, like, slap them on the dick. That's
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that was when you like locked eyes with your poodle right when you came or something.
Just
That's
like
a completely different
Oh,
issue.
no.
That's how we have furries.
like you. A ruined orgasm is when you're having sex with your partner, and then you happen to look out the window and there's Greta Thunberg staring at you.
No.
Painted on the side of the building across the street. You're like, ha! And she's over there like, how dare you? How
Could you?
you've ruined my dreams.
Real talk. Could you imagine like masturbating in front of your computer and stuff, and then hearing a noise and being like, "Oh fuck, that's a 16-year-old angry at me." Like,
She's got pigtails, but she's not the hot kind of schoolgirl.
Okay, Onision, she's not the legal kind of schoolgirl. Is what you meant.
Dare you?
How dare you?
Dare you?
Okay, groomer.
Oh, we're going to jail for these jokes. We're going to jail. We're gonna get letters. Nobody watched this episode.
You know, to be fair, the San Franciscans really brought this on themselves, and oh boy, I do feel somewhat bad for the poor bastards living in the apartment building across the street now.
Yeah, can you imagine, like, it's a beautiful day in San Francisco. Shh, open up this curtains. There she is.
Look, I've seen at this point basically all of their climate activist individuals is a death cult. We've seen plenty of those here.
They're literally
It's
called.
a death cult, and they've made Greta Thunberg their messiah.
They literally have the word extinction in their name. It's the Extinction Rebellion. Like, you're gonna rebel against extinction. If the Earth realm wants to make you extinct, you ain't gonna rebel against it. There's nothing you can do. It will make you extinct.
You just look up at the sky and say, "How dare you?"
Well, hold on. I actually disagree with that. I have a lot of respect for human ingenuity without that garbage magic cheating.
Well,
Survive.
don't
and
get me
adapt
wrong.
as
Nobody
a species.
is arguing against human ingenuity, new technologies, planting more trees, recycling. All that's fine. But when you have somebody who's like, we're all dead. We're all dead in 12 years. Nothing we can do. We're all dead. It's irreversible. We're all fucking dead. Everybody kind of goes, what?
Well, yeah, it's
I guarantee
completely-
you that maybe they'll be dead in 12 years, but the rest of the human race can adapt. The human race, Lyra, can adapt.
Ugh.
Can we have an extinction orgasm rebellion? Can we rebel against fucking ruined orgasms?
No.
Lock your
I think
poodle in
that's
the
called the
bathroom.
voluntary,
Lock your poodle. I'm beginning to think this has actually happened to Lyra.
I own no poodles. I do not care for them.
She just-
and it's
she
not
just-
because that happens.
She's just like, I'm almost there. Fluffy's got to go out.
There was one time I was having sex with somebody and the cat got in the way and they threw a bottle of lotion at the cat. And so we get done fucking and we turn on the lights because, yes, I'm self-conscious. And we turn on the lights and there's the cat in the corner covered in lotion. Like, what the fuck?
That might be a very good joke, someone in the dark goes, "Baby, you're so tight," and they're like, where are you?
No. We don't need a shade down the cancellation. Moving on.
That's why cats are all wide-eyed. They just like, what has been seen cannot be unseen.
It's legitimately just like,
Yeah,
oh,
look,
I got
if
caught
someone
watching
misses the
last
goal and
night.
hits the cat, that's more than the eyes that are going to be wide.
It's just like, I got you howling last night. I was asleep. What are you talking about? And the cat's in the corner like... Jinx, I'm sorry you have to witness this conversation. Poor cat's over here just listening.
I saw a video on Twitter of a woman masturbating on her bed. She was a cam girl, and her legs were spread, and she had lotion and all kinds of toys, and she's grabbing the toys, and she's going at it, and it slowly zooms in, and under one of her legs is her cat just...
Like you said you were bringing toys.
That fucking cat was flipping out. He was like...
Horrible.
When I got my first vibrator, when I got my first vibrator, the cats were very intrigued. So I've learned that if you take a vibrator and you touch your cat's like paws with it, they flip all the way out. They get so upset. Or like
As they should. Any human would too if you came up to them and touched their hand with your dildo.
or like their nose. But they're still.
Look, if you go up to someone with your vibrating dildo and tap them on the nose, I guarantee you they're gonna flip out too.
That's all that pure romance parties are, is touching vibrators to your noses. So.
Hey guys.
Yes, but you like to presume in those cases that they weren't used.
Side note, because I am the first person in our realm to discover the magic, to look into another world, the things we've learned, if I could somehow magically make, let's say, some sex toys that vibrate using magic, we could probably make a fortune.
Probably. It's just you screaming in the middle of the night, and somehow, like... Hey, if we could sync it up to, like, me sobbing myself to sleep, people would have great orgasms.
I'm gonna design a dildo that looks like Arcturus, and I'm gonna cast a magical enchantment on it. His little goggles are gonna be on the dick head and his little mustache, and when the girl grabs it and starts to go in, all you hear is indubitably.
You know what horrifies me most, Magog?
What's that?
Knowing there's probably a market for it.
Yeah.
No, what it's gonna do is when you turn it on, it's just gonna say, "Ooh, you should get that looked at."
Come by my shop.
It gives you a coupon. It doesn't ejaculate or anything. It just gives you a coupon.
That actually raises a lot of commercial opportunities. I'm not actually opposed to this. We can discuss this later.
Could you imagine a dildo that prints out a fucking ticket for breaking the moral language code? Like
wait, hold on.
Demolition Man. Like you're sitting there going, "Oh fuck me! You are fined 1 credit for breaking the verbal morality code."
That's not the way I would do it. Look, I would phrase it this way: how many health checks ended in an orgasm?
So, also, spinal
We can make a lot of Magog. I'm a practical man.
Arcturus, I don't want to know what your fingers smell like.
Spinal Taparoo, the water god, or the god of water. Fuck off with that name. Anyway, said try Magog vibratory folks. They will resurrect your dead sex life.
Try the Magog. Yeah, the Magog sex toy collection will resurrect your sex life. I like that. Thank you.
But my collection will improve your health.
Yep.
But
J Devil says, "Will it be girls buying it though?" Who gives a shit?
Literally. I mean, if you've douched, you shouldn't be giving any shits.
I do not like. I should start selling sex toys that have voice recordings, magic inside of them, so people.
Look, we've been on your undead ass for weeks about opening a merch store. Whatever prompts you to actually do it, we're behind.
No, but if you get one, it should just randomly, like when you come, it should just go, "My lord!"
Arcturus!
On the other hand,
that's what that. Do you want a guaranteed ruined orgasm every time? As soon as it feels the vaginal muscles contract, it goes, "My lord!"
fun fact, by the way, there has been other Streamlabs, so, you know,
Yeah, but there's
I will live up to my promise to do my best.
Been a better super chat.
impression.
There's been a better super chat. I'm just gonna start with that.
Yes, let's do that.
Not my lord, because fuck you.
Lord Volko says, "Lyra, punish Arcturus like he's your gnome. $5 activation for the elf." She's getting all kinds of activations tonight.
Gracious.
And all against me. What the hell's going on here?
Go.
Oh dear.
I don't know what to say that isn't just already kind of apparent. I don't Nothing I
Oh.
could say could be as
Anything you say after that.
just looking at your face insults me, so I don't.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right. And Yuki of Sokodu,
Whoever the fuck you are.
Sokudo, gave $100. Let's send some love to the group. 25 Signas to each of you to play with. Have fun. That is 4 $25 activations.
That is 4 vibrators.
That is a lot of vibration.
No, realistically though, the really expensive ones, like, I think that's unfair.
I think they should have voices inside them. So a girl can be like, ah, and then she starts going in, I will conquer you!
Depending on the girl, though, it might be amplified.
There's an echo. That's a fact. I will conquer you, you. What the fuck? Fuck.
There's a vibrator I really wanted, and I found out it was $300. What? Like,
Ooh.
You know, I must say that I actually think, look, I'm looking into this. It's a terrible idea to have voice clips on your dildos, because I remember reading about some puppets they used to make in the 1980s or so that would say nice little things when you press the buttons, but when the batteries ran low, they didn't know how to handle it, so they went from saying, "Hi, my name is Bingo," to
so basically, that would just be the baseline for Magog's voice. It's
you
just
don't want that going in your snatch, is all I'm saying here.
Which, by the way, Magog is definitely a toy running out of batteries. Bitch. If that was activated, that was my attack. That was good. Okay, Boomer.
Mine could be like, go fuck yourself. Oh, you're already doing it.
Yeah.
So I suppose what you should be saying is, that's right.
Happens
That's
is-
right.
This phone, when you turn it on, it goes, go fuck yourself. And you go, in fact, I think I will.
Why, thank you for the permission, Po Dildo. The
Yeah.
the Po Dildo. The dildo.
Odo. The Odo.
Podo.
Poldo. That Poldo.
I'm activating my $25. Who's your necro daddy? That was so that was so relevant to this topic.
I want to use $5 of that as healing potions right now.
Down. Okay.
All right. That is 2
I'm sorry, Cass said Podillo.
Podillo.
Dilpo, and I'm disgusted that I'm the one who had suggested. It was clearly the entire time Dilpo.
I hate this.
It's the Dilpo. Ladies, go to the store and buy your Dilpo today.
Go fuck yourselves. You know, whatever, no one cares.
All right. That is a 2 health attack against all 3 of you that I just activated. So I have to insult the entire group. We spend week after week insulting each other. It's starting to get harder to come up with things to say to you retards. I really am having a very difficult time. I mean,
Just admit you're bad at insulting people.
The what?
That is only 2/3 effective.
No, I literally am very good at insulting people. That's what I do for a living. I'm just bad at insulting you over and over again. Because I've said it all. I mean, what do I do?
You can't tell me you're living well.
Yeah. My tent is very nice, actually.
Yeah, that's what you tried to tell me on the first date, and it wasn't. It was not very inviting, and you didn't Febreze even.
What's funny is you don't remember our actual first date. I made sure of it.
No, yeah, trust me, that's most of them.
All right.
Since then, Gog and I insult each other. Pop off.
Yeah. What can I say? What can I say? Um,
Nothing.
yeah. Shut up, Donkey Punch.
Donkey Punch. That's not even original, as if I haven't done the same to you. What?
You know what? Just
Remember that one?
that was two. You know, we're not going to talk about that. You're dead now. That was 2 health points. You're fucking dead now.
As
You know?
most people on Twitter say, hashtag dead, dying, cremated.
Does anyone believe it's not plausible?
Oh man, I can't wait until she actually gets like a real job. Arcturus, you're lame. You're a lame fucking asshole, and I hope you fall out of a tower window to your death. But that didn't kill you because you used health potions.
Yes. This is why I said your attack previously with the retards thing was only 2/3 effective.
It's not. You. Terrible at this.
Look, this is a compliment in some ways. It means that you did a good job in hiring me, and also I did not negotiate nearly well enough.
He's like one of those extremely angry old people who nobody likes, and everybody just keeps waiting to see their obituary in the weekly scrolls, and they just keep living out of spite. They just never die.
Say, I would like another 2 health points from those, $5 questions.
I don't say.
You do realize that Lyra's dead too. That was 2 health points for you as well. I didn't actually insult you because I used my very best joke last time. So
Did my ghost say bitch to what Lyra just said? And then I'm dead again.
Hashtag deceased.
shut up.
I'm the only one with the dedication here.
Yeah, it's just
Just
me.
noting.
It's just me and you, Arcturus, for like 30 seconds. Then Erlen has to come back.
I do my part. It's never appreciated, but I'm used to being unappreciated.
Well, I just didn't know how to insult Lyra. She already has such a lame life. She's an autistic elf who lives in a fucking treehouse. I don't know what else to do.
How about addressing the fact that she has absolutely no moral high ground whatsoever? We learned over Sunday, in fact, that she keeps a bunch of gnomes in her basement as filthy non-elves to do something for her, and I'm actually kind of afraid to ask what.
Gnomes are an accursed race.
I know, but so are elves.
No, they're not, you fucking xenophobic bigot.
Look, I'm not xenophobic. There are a lot of races that I'm perfectly fine with, just not elves, and, well, I'm warming up onto orcs.
Right, yeah, that's, as long as you don't warm up on her back. That's...
Look, the important thing, no, I don't actually want to touch any of these people, but the Pfizer's okay, I guess. Look, I almost...
By the way, Erlen, you're
was
resurrected. I'm not gonna let you finish that joke. You're a fucking racist asshole.
Oh, I'm so wounded. Look at all these people who are so morally superior to me. Yes, everyone watching knows that I'm, of course, the very nadir of moral value on this show.
You have no value on this show. None, except for your mustache. Lyra, wake up.
I'm awake. Hello.
You don't have to. You could just stay dead. It's fine. I would understand.
I would be able to keep my erection down, he says.
I've learned from you. I am back among the living from sheer spite. I will not give you the satisfaction of going away.
Legitimately, that's what made me go past like the age 25.
Yeah, me too.
Look, we caught up on super chats because I have an oath to keep, and I am a man of my word, and I do regret that deeply at this point.
I swear to God, one of these days I'm gonna figure out how to make these two bitches fucking biological clock tick faster.
Please do.
I'm-
I don't want to have to
And I don't want you to have children either. This worked out pretty well.
Let this fetus inside of me just calcify. I'm sorry, what?
Oh no.
God damn. I'm gonna give you the number to Planned Parenthood.
I've already
Oh
called
no.
it. I filled out the punch card and they're just sick of hearing from me. They don't want to give me the free one.
God damn it. That was the only joke I thought of. The fucking punch card.
Yeah, it turns out once you fill out all the punches, they don't expect you to come back.
I thought you got one free after your first 10.
You do, but they don't want to give it to you. And they're like, I'm sorry, you just have to give birth. We have to get rid of it. It's too
Like,
late.
what do you say like the 9th time? You go in there and you're just like, apparently I just like cum in me. I just like...
Who doesn't, though? Just look at the clerk and be like, you've made some bad decisions. I know you have.
You've all made some very bad decisions. So have I suppose. We're going to be fair.
If there really was like a punch card, you should say something a different time every time you go in. Like the first one is like, this is just a mistake. I'm just trying to correct something. And by the 5th one, you're like, fraternities are fun. Like...
Or you could have just been like, at the 9th one, you should just be like, I should have just had them punch this baby out of me.
Yeah. Just walk in the 8th time and be like, yeah, I didn't plan on coming back, but I kind of had a Jodie Foster on a pinball machine night.
And then, like, the 10th one, you're just like, listen, I just had to at this point. Like, I was free. I just had to, like, that's how they get you, is the punch cards. Coffee shops and Planned Parenthood is the punch cards.
McGon, are we
And
caught up on
ironically,
the...
they're right next to each other. I'm just going to say that.
Are we caught up on the super chat things? Because I really want to get this oath out of the way.
Yeah.
It's niggling. It's driving me nuts. I want it done.
All right, I'll do the last 2. Hitsugi Hime says, Arky ASMR me now, and then she said the forbidden word. So.
Which one?
Ooh woo.
God damn it. Oh my god.
Terrible Max.
Arcturus just died all of a sudden for some reason. I don't even...
Oh, because
Damn it.
Woo-woo
Ah.
Fuck.
Fine. Look, but I... Well, I saw it. Oh, crap.
I will not put up with that word.
Am I having a stroke, or does sometimes Arcturus sound like it was like gargling marbles? Or is it just me?
I don't think it's marbles. That's
Oh, bitch!
I'm just saying.
You guys are throwing out the insults so much, and yet you won't tell me to activate your fucking attacks.
I already activated mine. I made a Barrington joke. I can't remember.
Ponage. Filthy fucking whore.
We just beat him up relentlessly.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, fine. I'll take the health points away from myself, and Arcturus is gonna die anyway the next attack.
Barrington joke to you. I can't remember. That's me when I'm drunk, just in general.
Yeah, you guys are on fire tonight. I'm being incredibly lazy and boring.
It's like I wake up and I sober up and I'm just like, I said something. But also, I don't know what it was, but you're mad and I'm sorry. Like, that's just me drinking. I said something that made you mad and I don't know what it was and you're clearly very upset. And I wish I could genuinely apologize, give you the YouTuber, like... But I can't because I don't know what I said.
The 18 pages is super insincere, grammatically incorrect little cell phone screenshots they do.
I have learned that Erlen's brain is allergic to walls.
It is, but also very resilient, as it turns out.
She won't stop getting drunk and falling into things.
Do you remember when I broke my goddamn chair?
Yes.
And then, so
You had to buy a couch to make sure it didn't happen again.
we do a BTS thing where legitimately I died after that, and then I had to have somebody come in and put the chair back together because I was too drunk
Yep.
to get it back together. And so in those 2 minutes, I'm panicking.
We were actually worried about you because we also heard broken glass, and we were like, did she just like cut herself and die?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
did she just fall through a fucking glass table? Like,
I had a glass topper on my desk at the time, and that's where this scar comes from, and I'm not saying any different.
You bastard!
I'm gonna go ahead and activate Lyra because she said to activate her. So mute.
No, I invoke 10 Sigma's worth of healing potions from Yokuda. That's something.
What?
From my what?
Don't worry, you won't die again. It's only you and Lyra left who need to use their attacks. So
I'll get you for this sometime, maybe.
This is why apparently
we were muted to play the fucking attack sound, so nobody heard any of that. You dumb
He did
shits.
hands on the hip. Look at him.
Look. Daddy's angry, Arky.
very
Angry
well
Arky.
doing this pose. Clearly, it means something.
Oh,
All right, Lyra, attack all of us.
Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Oh my. Oh, my.
It's not as easy. You
Yes,
can't make fun of
bring
me.
it,
Mm-mm.
elf.
Erilyn,
hi.
you were apologizing because there were many sounds, as if there was some sort of strange battle going on outside of your inn. I think you need to check in your pants because it might have been going on somewhere else that's very spacious.
Her vagina.
That's
Bitch.
the correct.
Trying to be YouTube friendly. Leave her alone.
The vagina was the punchline. Yes.
The vagina. You ain't got that on the t-shirt.
Hey, welcome. The vagina was the punchline. I love it. Let's do it. Just the side quest logo. The vagina was the punchline.
That video about like an intro to fisting is the vagina was the punchline.
Oh, jeez.
You all fell for the elf's charms, thinking, oh, they're so cute. What harm could they possibly do? But I knew.
That you loved them at first sight. Or you
No.
hated them and then you met Lyra and now you're totally in
I resisted. You fell for it.
What you're trying to do is whatever, it's fine.
Stress my superiority. Yes, thank you very
There's
much.
this whole Freudian thing, and then there's like the Mother Earth thing that elves have, and then here you are. Resisting!
Yes.
Do some cocaine to get over it.
No.
Arcturus.
No! Eat
Ar-
some shrimp then. Call back! Ayo.
Arcturus is the smartest kid with Down syndrome.
Bitch.
His goggles are large enough that you can't tell that his eyes are really far apart. That's my insult. That's really mean.
Ark, they destroyed you. Boy, I'm sorry.
It's very unlike me.
That
I love it!
is bait.
Oh, look at the hip. One hand on the hip now. Oh!
What about Lyra isn't bait?
Yeah, she's literally like it's legitimately a trap. Admiral Akbar is just like, oh, it's a trap. That's that, and that's why I love her. Back off.
I'm kind of glad I'm half magically blind because if I looked at her, I feel like I'd go to jail instantly.
Well, it's like Miley Cyrus. It's like Miley Cyrus said, where you get the best of both worlds. Ayo.
I'm invoking more of the 10 sigmas of health now.
I've got just the thing to put you out of my misery. Take 2 of these and I'll see you in hell.
I just activated Arcturus's $25 attack, and he also gets health potions. So, boop. There we go. You're all the way healed. Bam! And so am I. Haha, I didn't die this round. What are you...
Why do you like the attack? I mean, I used it primarily for healing because I want to watch everyone else die. I mean, I have 10 sigmas remaining for attacks, and I do plan on using them. Don't get me wrong, but I just want to see them die, and I think at this point, people will agree for a very good reason.
Erilyn, you're dead.
I want to be responsible for that.
The happiest of deaths.
Just, I don't know what, lubed up her funny bone, but something
Have you
stroked the
attacked the
hell out
elf
of it.
yet? Attack the elf already. The elf deserves it. That was the worst.
I just activated your attack. You're supposed to be attacking us, you dumb shit.
No, it was 25 to use as we see fit. I've used 15 of that for healings because I think things through.
Oh. But I already activated you. Never mind. Just. I
Look,
took the health points.
Screw it, that's fine. Just heal me up and I'll get to the Streamlabs.
You're already healed, you dumb shit. I already healed you full health.
Yes, well, just keep in mind I have more in waiting.
Yes, okay, fine.
They're hidden in his cod piece.
I have an oath to keep, and I'm going to do it as much as it pains me.
Well, we're waiting.
Hold on, I have to get prepared. Arcturus! $1 donated 5 Sigma say, Arcturus, attack the fairy with the full fury of Peter!
All right. Speaking of Erlyn, she is resurrected. And was that all of them?
Oh no, I really wish that was all there was.
Erlyn has returned.
I am pained by my perfectionism right now, as I feel compelled to do the next one in a similar fashion now that I've put this crap on already. Mustafa! No, wait, hold on, I have to do it properly. But I can change it because I've met the terms of the oath. Magog!
Not as cool.
My lord!
That's pretty good. I like that.
Mustafa the Axeman donated $5 dues.
Yeah, he said the dollary dude.
Exact your vengeance upon the earth!
Excuse me?
That's right.
For who? I was laughing.
They didn't specify who exacts the vengeance upon the elf, but I think any rational viewer would have an idea.
Do you want to...
Who do you think wants to exact the revenge upon the elf, Lord Magog?
Well, based on the way your second pair of eyebrows are violently spasming when you speak, I might infer you. I maybe.
I want to punch him as much as I want to punch Jester.
It's almost like he's here. Almost.
Whatever job I have to do, I do it well, damn you all.
You're like a
In any case,
you're like a more gay Joaquin Phoenix right now.
Can somebody please help me?
No! Nobody wants you!
Legitimately, shut up. What is the meme?
Your father didn't even want you.
I know. He did too much. But anyway, moving on. That was the issue, bitch. Fucking pay attention. I almost said pay along, which is weird. Is that meme where he goes da 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 da. What does that mean? The fucking name of the guy that does that. It's stuck in my head.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bodysuit?
Nope.
No.
Someone in the chat will know.
Somebody attack Lyra already. Fuck's sake.
Yes, I want to attack the elf. Look, die in a fire, you horrid elf. You have no moral high ground. Your race is vile, and you are no improvement with your horrible abuse of those accursed gnomes who, at the very least, deserve better than you.
Do you feel better now? Gracious.
I think he's got that off of his chest. Lyra, before you die, do you want to know how he got those scars?
Ice pops!
You're dead now, Lyra. Sorry, that was your last
Bye-bye.
time.
Wait, no, he dislocated his jaw too many times.
Throwback.
Okay, that's it. I did my part. I hope you're happy with your donation to man, and I did the best jest impersonation I could. Screw you all.
Yes.
All right.
Somebody, yes, bitch. Somebody found it for me. The chat is so much more useful than you guys.
And thank you, Mustafa the X-Men, for your just princely gift of bloody vengeance.
Let me finish these off because we're getting to that time.
By the way, can I just? I'm gonna link it. This is what I'm talking about.
I don't feel like clicking that.
You should. It's great.
Okay.
No.
Diogenes.
You know what I'm talking about.
Diogenes the Gamer Cynic says, "My Lord Magog and Lyra, please attack the quote-unquote doctor. We shall do so when Lyra returns." Would you stop dancing like a fucking retard?
I want my health applications potions to go applicable.
Sorry.
Just for the record.
I just had to listen to that one fucking part.
All right. Hitsuki Hime says, "Ark, dab and say the forbidden word for health.
Oh.
You will die instantly. So what's the point of getting health?"
Because he'll have it when he gets back. Anyway, dab, bitch.
As that horrible, vile jester says, they pays it. I says it too. Because, and you brought this upon yourself, Magog, you made this necessary.
Dab on the haters.
You want to go, bitch?
Barry.
I will go, motherfucker.
My blade is longer.
My blade is more stabby.
Anyway, dab on the haters. I'm tired of this. I like knife play, but not right now.
Okay, hold on. I'll need a moment to get the poison. I don't want to sit through my life story again. Ooh woo.
Bitch.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I don't know what happened. He just died all of a sudden for some reason, for some unknown reason. Mostly because I control the show. Hitsuki Hime says, "I just came for joke Arky." She has weird tastes. Stop listening to the garbage! Stop it! Lyra returned from the dead. Stop with your garbage!
Do I want to? Is this?
She's a fucking garbage fairy. I hate her. She just consumes fucking garbage.
I forgot you could see me.
It was stuck on you when you muted yourself and you're dancing to the garbage. Stop your garbage dancing, you fucking garbage fairy.
Wow. Anyway, it's time for the grind. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Go.
J Devil says $5. Keep up the lulls. We will do so. Apparently, we're
Can't stop.
fucking goddamn garbage fairies dancing.
I know in this black dress I look like a full garbage bag, but they're for me. I got some cans worth recycling.
All right, Arcturus is returned to life. He also has health, so we'll just give him full health. And me and Lyra are activated to attack the Arcturus now that Lyra's back.
Right.
You bastard. Look,
What? All right, Lyra, would you like to go first?
I suppose so.
All right, go ahead.
Arcturus, all I have to say is, as distraught as you are, if you keep straining that hard, you might make something productive.
Oh,
All right. That
Pooh.
was, yeah.
Pooh is more productive than any of your efforts. That was the joke.
That just.
Please don't fire me.
okay. I just got caught fucking dancing to some weird ass Russian bullshit.
Yep.
If you want to fire her, I have a cannon that'd be perfect for the job.
I'm more shaped like a ball. Stop that. Don't come for my brand.
She has the body of a god. It's just Buddha.
Exactly.
Oh, look, I'm invoking another 5 signas of that.
Yes, I'll get around to it. Let me insult you first. It's my turn. All right? Then I'll just completely heal you like it didn't do anything. All right. Here's my insult.
Sorry.
All right. I'm going to insult Arcturus now. Quit your fucking garbage dancing, you garbage fairy! God damn it! Oh, wait. It was Arcturus. All right. Arcturus, you're a big poop head. I got nothing. He's the walking He's the walking embodiment of irritable bowel syndrome.
Here.
There we go. Fully healed. He's just got to be obsessed with being fully healed by the end of the show. All right. We got like what? Nope, that was it. Okay, thank you. Oh my god. All right. We're done. We're finally fucking done. All right.
Well, not quite. I mean,
Can I
as
just
you
say
recall,
my favorite part of the video is when he does this part. I guess. He does this with his arm. I love it. Moving on.
look, I'm hideously drunk at this point, but I still, in this heavily impaired state, must note that clearly I have enough functioning brain cells remaining to calculate what to do with remaining 10 signas bequeathed by Yoku.
I hate
So
everyone
I'm going to
so
invoke
goddamn
5 of
much.
those as an attack on the filthy elf. No, wait, hold on. That was reflexive. The fairy. I'm going to attack the fairy because they're close to death, and I want to be responsible for it.
Go ahead. You've been activated.
Thank you. Most gracious. Look, the only thing more vile than your day-to-day behavior, Aaron, is the disgusting circumstances that spawned you in the first place. And of course, everything we know about your relationship with your father.
What?
Whatever, they may not be a demon, but that they were your first tells us they were
I
close
found a
enough.
video that's the Russian guy, and then it's also Slipknot.
She's dead now. She's fucking dead. She's fucking dead now. I've killed her.
No.
She's dancing.
killed
She's
her.
still fucking dancing!
I did my part.
I swear, I'm just gonna put her inside of a trash can and kick her down a fucking mountain.
I wanted to kill the elf, but the time wasn't right.
Right, whatever. We're into it now. Okay, I'm not even gonna wait till she comes back. Guess what time it is? Finally, it's time. It is time.
For the grind.
Thank you, Poe, for stealing the thunder.
God damn it, Poe. Yes, it's time for the grind.
I wanted to do it myself, but I was beaten by some poor bastard thief bound to a skeletal raven.
All right. Let's take a look.
Also, fuck you, Poe.
I'm not even gonna. You just get on with the grind, man. You know, you're getting frustrated. Don't let these guys get to you, Magog. They're fucking morons.
Don't let them get to Magog.
Thank you, Poe.
Don't care.
Poe is my only moral support. Shut up. Shut your fucking whore mouth. What the? Wacky waving inflatable arm tube man.
I will regain my dignity one day.
But not this day.
Screw you, elf!
Our first story of the grind. A man blows up his septic tank and spilled poop in his whole house after he lit a cigarette in the toilet. This is a shit story.
It's true, but look, I've killed a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people have died of tragic methane deposits they weren't aware of. It's...
Erilyn, I cast defibrillation. Dance on back to us. Going to take a poo in the toilet is for many people a pretty private moment.
Why did I come back to this? I was jamming, and you guys fucked it up.
We're talking about poo now.
I'm going back.
My head hurt. She literally makes my hair hurt.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you over the fucking the jams.
I'm gonna. I don't.
Well, get good.
A pretty private moment when you're both completely relaxed and also totally vulnerable. After all, when you're with your pants down, you have every intention of being at ease. And some people may choose to accompany these moments by using their phone or, in some cases, smoking a cigarette. But you might want to be careful about lighting up your cigarette, as this story from China Press comes to the show. The incident, which apparently happened in Jawa, Indonesia, involves a man living in East Jakarta who was probably not thinking too much about going to the toilet to do his business. But then he lit up a cigarette and sat down to unwind. Only instead of having a few relaxing moments to himself, the unthinkable happened. Is it really unthinkable, though? I mean, it's a Chinese septic system.
Yeah, it's pretty... from what I've seen, it's pretty predictable. They really had no one else to blame but themselves.
Yes, after lighting up his cigarette, the man's toilet exploded. Someone's privy exploded!
It happens more often than you think.
Actually, it wasn't just his toilet either, because as the story reports, the entire septic tank of the man's house exploded, and it was found that the tank contained too much biogas.
What are you eating? Just, what are you eating? I mean, there needs to be a case study on this in Aussie, but what are you eating, bitch?
Are there Taco Bells in Indonesia?
Yes.
I suspect a high oat and fiber content.
Okay.
Possibly beans.
It's so funny that somebody actually wrote this story. Like, they're a journalist, they went to school, they got a degree, and now they're like really poetic. You know, it's like a real important, it's like an important career-changing story for them. I'm going to read this like a news guy. Hold on. The force of the explosion was so strong, it ripped through the man's home, breaking through the ground and destroying his living room, bedroom, and kitchen in the blink of an eye. More story at 10.
Well, look, they're trying to cope with this. I mean, they went to college, they got the degree, they had such high hopes, and now here they are talking about butt gas explosions.
Is she dancing again, the bitch? She better not be. I'm watching you in the little picture on the crystal.
I'm right here.
I don't know why, but for some reason I feel tremendous sympathy for someone who's trying to steal the show through jiggling their tits. I have no idea why.
The picture is much clearer now that I figured out what was wrong. So, if any of you ladies want to show your cleavage, now's the time.
You just have to...
I'm only bringing it up because we're talking about poo.
You have to wipe the semen off occasionally. It helps considerably.
I can't stop coming! Ah!
That's on you.
But it wasn't bad enough his walls and floors were stained brown. You can probably guess where that brown came from. The villagers heard the explosion, rushed to the man's house, only to find him standing in the middle of a crater, where his toilet used to be, before lighting up a second cigarette to inhale from it.
Wow.
Fucking boss! Just fucking own it, man. You done blew your house up with shit. Might as well just be like, motherfucker, I'm stressed. covered
What's
in
there
shit.
to do? There's nothing. You're standing in a crater. What is there left to do?
Your first cigarette got ruined, so
I'm officially pressing X to doubt, but if so, yeah, fully agreed. That's a boss right there.
But upon being sent to the hospital, it was found out that he was actually badly injured during the incident. Despite that, the man continued to hold on to his pack of cigarettes, just clenching them with a death grip, like, no! Now they're mine! Ah! How expensive they are!
You know, with an iron will like that.
He's my hero. I'm sorry.
you should do side quest.
All right.
I'm feeling a lot of empathy for this fella right now.
I think Arcturus is fascinated with Earthrealm history, as well as Erlin. I know, so you might like this next story.
I suspect our interests in history differ greatly. I'm interested in the tactics and strategy. Erlin is probably looking for ancient degeneracy.
Mostly Erlin's interest in history is like ancient depictions of sex, like the Kama Sutra and the such things.
Called it.
Yeah. A Russian professor who did not do a song Erlin likes. A Russian professor admits. What the fuck was that?
Nothing.
Ow, my ears.
It's fine.
A Russian professor admits murdering and dismembering his student lover of 23 years of age and says he was caught after drunkenly falling into a river while dressed as Napoleon with her severed arms in his backpack.
Oh, I heard about this one.
We've heard about the severed arms part, but some of that is pretty compelling new information.
He's dressed as Napoleon with her arms in his backpack.
I would give up my arms
Wow,
for that.
the article I read left out all the really cool details.
That is a major lesson in history. Like, some teachers just take it way too far. Like, I thought putting your desks in a circle was a bit much, but like, let me dress as Napoleon and take your motherfucking arms.
We are impressed.
Oh my god, was it?
What?
Oh, was he like an English lit teacher and it was a farewell to arms?
I don't think you get extra credit as the instructor.
That was good. But let me read the story. We're having an armistice on all arm jokes at the moment, all right?
Oh, it's an arms race for the next arm joke.
All right.
Buddy.
A Russian history expert has admitted he murdered his young lover before dismembering her body. Professor Oleg Sokolov was arrested yesterday on suspicion of murder after he was dragged from a freezing river carrying 2 severed arms in his backpack. Suspicion of murder. He had her fucking arms.
We discussed this on Sunday. Maybe she was just very concerned about her ableist privilege.
Maybe he was running around town trying to get all kinds of high fives.
High 20, everyone. Just cha.
I shouldn't be laughing. This poor 23-year-old who was banging her history professor is now dead because of something. The young woman, identified by police sources as a 24-year-old Anastasia Yashchenko, had been a student of Sokolov's at St. Petersburg State University. I'm sorry, with her name being Anastasia, he should have dressed like Rasputin.
With a name like Sokolov, I played Dishonored. That's very familiar.
Just a guy dressed like Rasputin running down the street getting high fives. All right. Students at the university have since described Sokolov as a freak, stating he would often do impressions of Napoleon and would call his lover Josephine. Now it makes sense. Okay, that guy is fucking crazy.
Short? Oh.
No, it doesn't. Napoleon would never have hurt Josephine. What
Yeah.
an asshole with no dedication whatsoever to his character.
Unlike this show.
Unlike most of this show.
Should we do one more? Or should we get to the super chat? I think we need to get to the super chats. Vladimir Dragunov gave two $20 fucking donations. One of them says kill the fairy Magog, and Vladimir Dragunov says kill the knife ear Ark. So both ladies are to be attacked by me and Ark for $20.
You have good taste.
Translation: shut your whore mouth.
I want you to tell me how much this hurts. And be honest, it's for posterity.
Alright, that is the two activations done. 2 health attack against 2 targets, basically, for both of us. Our 2 targets are going to be Erlyn and Lyra. So... Oh my god. Oh, can you just get the plague? Why are you on this show if you're not even going to participate in the...
You mean, why am I on the show if I'm the only one bringing the jokes?
I'm gonna rip your goddamn wigs off.
Ark is excited because he finally found out what jokes were.
No, that was just the best betrayal I've seen from you yet.
I know. I played into it. That's a joke.
And I can remember what you said. That's amazing. Unlike the other thing that you said, I can't remember what it was. It was,
I'm not even gonna bother attacking Lyra. Just you do it, Arcturus. I'm not even gonna... You know what? I'm just gonna attack the fairy like he said. I'm not...
Ravager.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking attack the girl with more roots than Kunta Kinte. I just...
Damn it.
Yeah, that already got me. Might as well take credit for it.
Oh, now it's your turn, Arcturus. Just fucking...
Right, okay, let's see. Can I add my remaining Sigmas to attack the elf?
She's only She's only down to 1 point. You can kill her with your attack.
Are you sure? The elf? Because I really want to hurt the elf.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, well, look, suffice to say, I find your entire race vile. You ascended the heights of power, fell down the bottom, and you still have the smugness to pretend for a second that even you, as an outcast degenerate of your vile clan, are somehow superior to gnomes.
Oh.
Or, to make this more interpretable for the Earth people, civil service workers.
I think I honestly think that he's just a gnome rights activist of some sort.
That's the mustache.
Yeah, it's the...
I don't wear a pointy hat.
Shut your face, short round!
He's 3 gnomes in an unstylish vest, and now I will die.
Both ladies are now dead.
Thank God.
For 2 minutes, go away, bitches. It's me and Arcturus to finish off the grind.
Yeah, and don't pretend this is some bro moment. I know better. We're not going to do that again. We know why you recruited me, and I think overall, by the skin of my teeth, I came out ahead. But certainly, a certain measure of regret has set in at this point. I really should have negotiated more.
All right. Next on the docket, a man goes to a hospital with an earache. Doctors discover a family of cockroaches living inside of his head. I knew you'd like this one. It's a medical mystery.
It is medically fascinating. I mean, he must not have been using his brain very much. Wait a second. Have we checked the other 2?
The other 2 what?
Oh no, hold on. Not them. That's unfair. I shouldn't be saying that about them. Jester! Jester seems like a pretty prime candidate for something like this shit. After all, most of this biology seems to work in a very similar fashion. It's terrifying. Have you? Oh, no, you haven't. You don't want to. I have seen so many things. I really wish I could purge from my memory.
What did I tell you about talking too goddamn much?
Sorry, I'm revisiting the things that I wish I could purge from my memory.
The 24-year-old man, identified only as Mr. Liv, visited a hospital in southeast China in October, and he had a sharp pain in his right ear. What? Now you're garbage dancing! Stop garbage dancing!
No, look, I told you! I was revisiting the things from my memory. Have you ever had the justice patient? I think not. I have. I've seen things that you would happily scrub your brain out with a steel wool brush to get rid of.
Can we end the show yet? By the way, resurrection time. Ladies, come back. Ladies, come back.
Oh.
I need you now.
Joy.
Instead of coming toward the light, I came toward the whining. It was horrible.
It's a hard decision to make.
Well, we already know that elves completely lack anything approaching empathy.
Whatever. The guy went to the hospital, had cockroaches in his ear. I'm so...
Don't do that. You keep them out of there. Bad Earth people.
Bad Earth. All right, last story. This was whatever. I'm just gonna get through it. A police officer stopped a man who was walking oddly down the street with bulging pants and found out that he had 21 live homing pigeons stuffed in his pants.
Excuse me?
So he just found this out. Like he...
Thomas!
That is a dedicated hobbyist.
That sounds like an excuse if I've ever heard one. Oh, I just found these here. I had no idea.
He didn't know how to get home, but he knew if he gave him enough flapping space, they would take him.
I'm sorry. So some of these are these real stories. Listen to this guy's name.
I hope so.
Okay. He had 21 pigeons in his pants and he was walking oddly down the street, so the police stopped him. Thomas Waddle.
Fuck.
Where did you get this article? Was it from the Babylon Bee, the NPC Daily, or the Onion? This is important, Magog.
This is
They're
coming
not
from...
very honest about the news agencies.
This is coming from the Los Angeles Times.
Oh, well, fuck.
Thomas Waddle, 25, was charged Tuesday with stealing 30 homing pigeons valued at $300 apiece from a neighbor, John Styron. Waddle was also charged with stealing 40 homing pigeons worth $2,400 late Monday from William Allen of Baltimore.
That is a very niche thief racket.
All right.
Why are pigeons worth that much?
Hey, you guys, you want to buy a homing pigeon? He's got like a trench coat on. He's like, you guys need a pigeon? Motherfucker, need a pigeon? I got pigeons.
I'm just envisioning him waddling by you, as his name suggests, and you hear this really disturbing, muffled cooing, and you haven't the slightest idea where it's coming from. That's terrifying.
Oh, damn it. Magog can do better. Pigeon.
Can you imagine the cop like, are your pants cooing at me?
Are your pants cooing, or are you just excited to see me?
The police officer, Ronald Petty, went on to say he looked like the Michelin Man.
I love her.
Was it petty theft?
He said that as he approached the suspect, Waddle was stuffing a pigeon down his pants.
Fuck.
This is weirdly fun to play with.
Okay.
After he was arrested, Waddle began shaking and pulling pigeons from inside his pants. In all, he pulled out 21 live pigeons and 5 dead ones.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
At what point do you just turn to the cop as you're pulling these pigeons out going, I'm fucking weird, man. I need help. I just need help. You want a pigeon? Here we go. Yeah, that deserves an insanity plea. Why'd you steal the pigeons? Because I thought if I put the pigeons in my pants, I could fly like Iron Man.
Why is that funny? I'm very concerned about myself right now. See, now it just sounds like you're purring.
That was Poe, not me.
I did the best I
you would be
could.
excited by this.
All right, one last super chat just came in right at the end of the show. Ajax Stormwing says, Magog, your cooing sounds like the forbidden word. No, it doesn't.
Just say it.
Nope.
Just say it.
Nope. I hate that fucking word with a burning hot passion. I hate it as much as I hate you.
Say it and we all know.
Nope.
I was compelled to say it, so,
I will not.
I'm not going to do it again.
I will
not.
No, it would make me instantly die because I apply the rules equally.
It's the end of the show, so we all die.
Rhino in the chat says Poe died a similar way in Magog's prison wallet.
Oh.
I would never say that again if I wasn't compelled. Ooh, woo!
Oh my god, Arcturus just died all of a sudden for some reason.
God damn it!
Ooh, woo!
It won't hatch. Perhaps I should put it inside something warm. I'll shove it up Jester's ass.